Howard Springs near Darwin is held up as the gold standard of quarantine. Separate cabins, on-site testing. State Cabinet has signed off on the Wellcamp facility, first proposed 7 months ago. Businessman John Wagner will build it next door to his airport.
We will have the first 500 beds operational before Christmas.
Melbourne worshippers are facing hefty fines this morning after a tense standoff with police over lockdown rules. A dozen officers converged on the synagogue yesterday as up to 100 inside refused to leave. Then last night, when they finally did, it turned ugly. Let's go live now to our reporters. First to Nathan Templeton, who's at the Ripponlea Synagogue. Some who gathered there turned violent last night.
Police took down as many names as they could, and every adult who was inside will be fined more than $5,000.
To protect the health system, we've got everybody locked down. We're going to move to a situation where, to protect the health system, we're going to lock out people who are not vaccinated and can be. To protect the health system, we're going to lock out people who are not vaccinated and can be. If you're making the choice not to get vaccinated, then you're making the wrong choice. You're making the wrong choice. And for safety's sake, and back to that point about how much work our nurses have to do, as this becomes absolutely a pandemic of the unvaccinated and we open everything up, it's not going to be safe for people who are not vaccinated to be roaming around the place spreading the virus. That's what they'll be doing. So there's every reason to get vaccinated. But yes, there's going to be a vaccinated economy, and you get to participate in that if you are vaccinated.
It has certainly been a very different Father's Day for so many in lockdown. Families across New South Wales stepped up to make Dad feel special. Breakfast in bed still on the menu for most, while others had to get creative with a border between them.
Families divided on Father's Day.
We were comparing it to Germany and
Families divided on Father's Day.
we were comparing it to Germany and
Yeah, it's kind of like every 2 weeks we're kind of like, are they going to open? Are we going to have a bubble? We're just really not sure what we're doing, so you just kind of go with it each announcement, I suppose.
What's it like celebrating your cousin's birthday like this?
Oh! What the fuck Jack is doing? What the fuck is that? Emma, get away! Emma, get away! Emma!
Checking in on a positive case at Greystanes. Police in full PPE as they break the news to Gabriel Chalub. He's off to a health hotel.
I went and got tested for peace of mind. Didn't get a text message that I'm positive or negative, and about a week after, I've got police calling me. So I don't know, maybe it's a mix-up.
Confused but happy to comply, the concreter heads off for an indefinite stay.
All good?
Thank you.
Beautiful.
For an
You're right.
indefinite stay.
All good?
Thank you.
For an indefinite stay.
All good?
Thank you.
Beautiful. You're right.
Good morning, guys. Today I'm going to take you through a day in the life of my COVID quarantine camp. So I don't know how many parts I'll do of this, but this is today. So this is actually day 6 for me. So let's go. So this is breakfast today. Yeah, that's not great. Just out to get some exercise, so walking around the compound. You can jog or run as well, but this is the only option we've got really for working out. So this me. This is some of the crew making the most of what we've got to work out. Get it. So just finished a workout, doing some laundry now, and then that'll bring us to lunchtime. Laundry.
I'll just
just waiting patiently to be fed. It's like when you shake the bag of the dog treats and the dogs come running. We're all just outside waiting. Just had the cops come around and tell this woman off staying over here as well. Because there was about 5 seconds in between her taking a sip of her cup of tea and she took her face mask down. Cops came around literally on the dot and just pulled her up for it, and she said, well, I'm drinking my tea, and they said, well, not right now, you not put your face mask on. So, it's a bit intense.
All of our rooms are 1.5 metres apart at least, but we're allowed to go outside. All of our doors have automatic locking, but if you lock yourself out, the number to get back in is on the inside of the door.